Oh, this is weird. This is really weird. And I don't think you know why it's weird. I find a lot of people, when they're going through something, they come to my channel because it helps them relate and feel less alone. And when I help them get out of their rut, they leave and they go do their lives. And that's amazing. And that's why I do what I do. But if you've been here since day one, or even 3 or 4 years ago, you would know where I am right now. I'm in the home where like everything started. It's really emotional. And so I figured I want to do a Q&A. I was trying to figure out this huge video idea that I can do where it's gonna, make people reminisce and understand that growing is a part of living and stuff like that. But what I really wanted to do was just take it back, do the reason why I started this channel, and that's because it was giving advice and answering questions, and that's what we're gonna be doing today. While I was on my little hiatus, when I had a rough little patch, I posted a video where I can't fake this anymore, and then I posted on my community page on YouTube, being like, hey, I wanna do a Q&A. So I asked you guys to ask me questions, obviously, as the thing goes, and here they are. What is a question you hate getting asked / answering? It makes me so freaking mad. I hate getting asked, where do you want to travel to? Or what's your dream destination? It's such a cliche question nobody gives a shit about. You just want to hear your state or your country or your city, and it's just, you don't actually care. It's just it's a heated question for me. I'm just not somebody who cares to travel anywhere. It's more about the people that I'm with. You can travel to the most amazing city, but travel with the worst person possible and they will make that city awful. Or you can travel with the best person possible and go to freaking Ohio and have the best time of your life. And it's just, that person is so much more important than a certain place for me. Like, I can go to Paris and not have to see the Eiffel Tower and I will be more than okay. But if I do, then I'm like also just okay. What is something you're doing just for you, not for anybody else or because you're obligated, in terms of self-care? How's that been going for you? So I read this earlier and this one actually stumped me because it got me thinking, what is something that I've been doing for myself? And it got me thinking that there's not much. I live my life a lot for the ones around me, the ones I love, for my family, for my friends, for my dog. And that's why I do a lot of the stuff I do. I don't make YouTube videos to help people for me. I make it to help people. And so a lot of my life is always for other people. And I was talking about this the other day with my friend. Is there any selfless act? Is there anything that we actually do just for ourselves or for someone else to not feel good? And then, for example, my YouTube channel comes up and I do what I do for other people, but the main reason why I do what I do is for the 16-year-old kid in my bedroom down the hall that was so lost that needed to hear what I'm saying. So I do everything for me. I'm really passionate about everything I do and everything that I say, and I really love it. But like growing up, I was like the kid who played sports, so missing that community has been really tough, but I just joined a running community and it's made me really, really happy. So that's like, I guess that's one thing. But I'm kind of doing that because of peer pressure, because people think that I'm fast, so I need to run. But like, it's kind of taking out the joy of running for me. So I'm just gonna dial back and just do it for fun. I'm not here to ask, frankly, just hoping you're doing better and are taking good care of yourself. You're a precious soul and don't let it fade away. All love. Thank you. A lot of people ask me if I'm doing all right because I'm constantly looking out for others and talking about others' problems and never my own. And I'm the person who can best help myself in the sense that I usually know the answer to the problem if I'm facing one. And that's been a tough thing to deal with throughout the years of doing what I do. So I appreciate that a lot. What would you say to your 16-year-old self? I think I would just give him a hug. I feel like 16-year-old Joey, going through, I'm not a huge fan on like being touched, And especially, like, I went through when I was 16 years old, I went through a really, I've never talked about this. When I was 16-year-old, I went through a really, really tough time with some sexual harassment, and it's made me really not like being touched anymore. So it's kind of tough. So I think I would just give Joey like just a comforting hug. I don't want a hug from everybody, but I think if it was like me, going back to me, I would just be like, dude, hug me, brother, you know? Do you have any song artists that you listen to or immediately cheers you up? Grayson Chance is really good right now. I know he faced a lot with him coming out, and not that I have any relation to that, but just I think it's powerful when people go through such a huge change in their life and come out looking fucking awesome. And I think he's killing it. And his music is dope. How's puppy life? Frankie, you're looking the wrong way, Bubbers. Oh, he doesn't know where the camera is. Frankie just started his own YouTube channel. Hey, bub, did you just start your own YouTube channel? So if you want to go subscribe to that, we're going to be just like showing like training, dog life, puppy life, just dealing with your dog, fun adventures. It'll be in the link down below. It's called Frankie to the Moon. What would you like to do that you haven't done thus far? I would love to do a TED Talk. A TED Talk would be actually dope. And I don't know what I think I would just talk about life itself, like life in general and the situations that we go through, and that we're supposed to see so many things as a negative when really it's, you know, it's a learning experience. As cliche mom as that sounds, it is. What's my biggest dream right now? Can we help you with it? My biggest dream right now is stability. I would love to be stable in my job, in my life, in my living habits, in just all of it. And you guys are doing an amazing job. I don't think I'm working hard enough to make it easier for you to help me. It's really tough right now because YouTube flags mental health content as shocking. So YouTubers who get, say, a couple million views a month or 30 million views a month, they can make like upwards to like $30,000. My channel makes like a couple $100. So it's kind of hard to find like the happy stability stage right now, which is very tough. So thanks YouTube for, you know, making sure everybody's okay. I get this asked a lot if I'm dating anybody or if I'm seeing anybody right now. I'm having a really hard time doing that. And my mom yelled at me the other day because she's like, Joey, stop dumping people. Like start like dating and keeping them around. And I just told her, I was like, Mom, certain people in our lives that come at certain times of our lives. And I don't believe in the right person, wrong time. I believe in the right person, right time always. I believe that people come in your life and are there at the times that they are for that specific reason. And right now, I haven't found that person that's supposed to be here in my life. And maybe there isn't one. So at the end of the day, when I wake up the next morning, am I excited to see them? If the answer is not already clear to me, then it's probably a no. And honestly, I just haven't found them yet. I haven't met somebody that is it yet. I'm dating, I'm trying, but I haven't met them yet. And it doesn't mean I have to. We're constantly feeling like we need to be in this search for love when we're playing like this search and destroy, to the point where we're forgetting that there are already people who love us in our lives, and we don't always need that sexual attachment or someone to be super intimate with. Sometimes all we need is just that best friend love or that family love or our self-love in order to make it through the time of our life right now. Because that person, I believe in a soulmate. I don't believe that you only have one. I believe that you have multiple throughout your life. And I believe they're coming when you most need them. So if you're going through something what I'm going through, you're okay. Normally, I was gonna say this is gonna be a super honest Q&A, but I've never lied in a Q&A. So it's always an honest Q&A. And if you liked it, and if you want to see more, because I don't have any ad revenue on my YouTube channel, I was thinking about making a join page where you guys can, well, you know, help if you want to. And then I can post more Q&As and more vlogs. I just bought like a car mount so I can put it in my car because I like talking while I drive. And I think that could make like a cool YouTube video. And I could do that like once a week, every time on like the join page. I don't really know how it works, but if you want that, make sure you comment down below. Comments like really help me just stay in communication with you guys, and give this video a like. I know that the channel's like slowly dying, but I'm trying to build it back up again. So if there's one thing you guys can help me with, it's that. So stay beautiful, and I will see you guys next time. Frankie's got a YouTube channel. I have a podcast that uploads every Friday. I'm trying to make videos every now and then for you guys. The book, which I'm using as a tripod right now, so I can't show you it. It's coming out in October. And then there's a Stay You show. I have a show for my book release in New York, October 19th. But next up is I'm having a Stay You booth at Westboro Fuse Festival on August 17th and 18th. So you can come buy merch if you live in Ottawa. Okay, I think that's it. That's enough plugging. I hate plugging. So stay you, stay beautiful. I'll talk to you guys later.